So I'm a longtime resident of Frederick County. I moved here when I was very young with my family. My husband and I raised our family here. I grew up in Middletown. We've raised our children in the Ballinger Creek and Adamstown area. I love to cook and I love to bake. I especially love to make soup, different kinds of soup, and pies and bread, baking. I am the parent of a child with special needs who is now an adult, and my son has attained a level of independence where he has a job and he can get himself to that job, he can drive there, and I wanted to do something meaningful in the next chapter in my life, and being an advocate for him and my daughter as well, working in PTA, it sort of gave me a desire to continue advocacy once my children were grown and out of the house and pursuing their own lives. One of the issues that I'd like to bring forward on the council and advance in the next 4 years include transportation is something I think that's very important. We see the traffic struggles that we have in the county, and we also, if we can improve our public transportation system, that'll provide access to people with disabilities, elderly people who would like to age in place, and hopefully we can work on the traffic challenges that are enduring, and they're complicated, but I think that we can make some progress with that. Secondly, public education is very important. We have to make sure that our schools are funded to make sure that we can make up for learning losses that occurred during the pandemic, and also make sure that our Career and Technology Center has the latest programs and equipment that they need to make our students successful in the county. And also broadband access. Along those lines, broadband access. We have the largest county in Frederick County. We're a very rural county. Everything that we can do to push broadband expansion out into the county improves the economy, access to education, and access to starting a small business. So that's a very important issue. And then also climate resilience, making sure that our infrastructure in the county is climate resilient, making sure that the agricultural economy is protected, and making sure we understand their needs as the climate changes and we experience these flooding rains that we've experienced and weather changing in Frederick County. Living here for so long, my favorite part of Frederick County is our vibrant downtown. We have this downtown area that has culture, and it's multicultural, and we have different restaurants and art and this amazing Carroll Creek area. But then Frederick County is so special because you're only minutes away from beautiful landscape in the country and an agricultural setting, a pastoral setting. It's the perfect mix of you get to have that downtown living experience, and then you're so close to nature. We have our parks and nature reserves and getting out into the wildlife. So I think that it's pretty unique about Frederick County. It's special. Not many places like that in Maryland, and I think it's what draws people to Maryland and to Frederick County, and that's why people stay in Frederick County, and that's what I love best about Frederick County. I'm looking forward to serving Frederick County for the next 4 years, trying to advance some of the issues that I've talked about, and I'm also anxious to listen to what others want Frederick County to look like in the next 4 years, the next 8 years. I think it's a conversation that's ongoing in the county. I've seen the progress over decades, and I'm interested to see what the progress in the coming decades are, and I think that's a conversation that the council and the executive and the people of Frederick County all have to have together, along with city government, our municipalities. If everybody can join into the conversation, it's just very exciting to anticipate and to think about where Frederick County could be 30 years from now.